Today was very hot and tomorrow will even be hotter. We will have a Viper 6 alert day in effect due to the heat index reaching 108 degrees. So another day of heat advisories, but then some relief coming our way starting Wednesday. I'll have all those details coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 10, the final vote to rename Augusta's Utilities Building. As we take a first look at our weather, Jenna standing by with a hot outlook. A little bit of a break, but let's just call it a hot outlook.
Yeah, definitely summer heat we're still dealing with, Brad. It was a very hot Monday, and you're taking a live look at a time lapse behind me of the beautiful sunset this evening over at SRP Park in North Augusta. We do have partly cloudy skies tonight. It's going to be partly cloudy tomorrow morning as well, but overall still plenty of sunshine and definitely no rain headed our way. We could definitely use some to help cool us down. That wasn't the case today. 0 inches of rain recorded, 96 degrees as our high, 4 degrees above normal for this time of the year. Our low temperature is right on track though at 71 degrees, so typical morning temperatures. Right now though, definitely warmer than normal, 82 degrees in Augusta, 81 in Thompson, still a lot of 80s across the CSRA. 83 now in Aiken, Wrightsville at 80 degrees, 79 in Crawfordville, 82 in Waynesboro. Check out how high these dew points are. I'm seeing 77 in Augusta, Waynesboro, and Millen, and 78 just towards the east in Sylvania. Very, very high. So when you put that into consideration, it's actually still feeling like the low 90s in some spots, feeling like 93 at the 10 o'clock hour in Barnwell, 90 degrees in Augusta. And in fact, we actually just had the heat advisory end for today, but then this continues for tomorrow as well, from 11 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. Once again, heat index up to 108 degrees. So we have issued a Viper 6 alert day for the dangerous heat. Notice the partly cloudy skies right now on satellite and radar, but no rain across our area. We'll see more cloud cover coming in due to this backdoor cold front, but we also still have high pressure over the area, and that's what's causing the heat. Also, we're watching the tropics. This is Tropical Depression 9 now that's headed towards the southern Texas coastline. So I'll have more details to come on that coming up in the full forecast. But in the meantime, tomorrow morning, partly cloudy skies. Temperatures in the low to mid 70s. So once again, that Viper 6 alert day tomorrow due to the heat. Then a cool down on Wednesday and Thursday, at least a little bit. And then we'll pick up the heat again and add some storms to the forecast over the weekend. All those details coming up. Back to you, Brad.
5 people injured in a drive-by.
With WJBF Live, Viper 6.
Well, we had some heat relief over the weekend, definitely some lower temperatures and lower humidity, but today we picked right back up with the hot summer temperatures, and tomorrow will be even hotter with a Viper 6 alert day in effect due to the dangerous heat. But in the meantime, a nice night. Looking at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam at Television Park, definitely no rain. We're just dealing with the heat this week. 82 degrees as our temperature, still feeling like 90 due to a dew point of 77, very, very high, with pretty much all of us in those low 80s still, with the exception of Gibson at 79, 82 in Lincolnton and Edgefield. Aiken, you're at 83, 84 in Barnwell, 82 now in Allendale, with that heat index anywhere from the mid 80s all the way to the low 90s. So definitely feeling very hot in Bamberg at 94. Only feeling like 84 though up in McCormick. Notice the clouds coming in from the north. It will be partly cloudy tonight due to a upper level trough digging into the eastern coast. Also a backdoor cold front headed in our direction. That'll bring us some much needed heat relief, but this high pressure will remain over the south over the next several days, bringing us back to the hot conditions to end the week. Now we're also watching the tropics. One of those systems is headed towards Texas. This is Tropical Depression 9 nearing the southern Texas coastline. Winds are at 35 miles per hour right now, but it is expected to strengthen pretty soon all the way up to a tropical storm later on this evening. Notice by 2 a.m. winds increasing by 10 miles per hour, making landfall to the south of Corpus Christi and then eventually weakening. So definitely a lot of rain headed that way, but not as bad as it could be. Now we do have some other systems as well. We have Tropical Storm Franklin and Tropical Depression Gert, which luckily will be dissipating very soon. And then we have 2 more areas to watch. A new one just popped up a couple hours ago. This one has a 20% chance of development, and another wave off the coast of Africa, 70% chance, so could become our next depression by tomorrow. Now, speaking of tomorrow, Viper 6 alert day once again for us here in town. Partly cloudy skies for the most part, 98 degrees by the 3 o'clock hour. So no surprise that there is another heat advisory in effect for Wilkes down to Emmanuel counties tomorrow from 11 a.m. all the way until 10 p.m. at night. That's for the heat index reaching 108 degrees. Now notice we do have some big changes 90s, but then we heat right back up on Friday. Our futurecast showing tropical storm, which will become a tropical storm later on tonight, headed towards Texas. Right now, Tropical Depression 9. That backdoor cold front comes through us, bringing us some northerly winds, cooling us down and bringing some clouds, but no rain for our Wednesday and Thursday. Then our winds shift back again later on Thursday towards the south, heating us up again for our Friday. Now our lows tonight will be in the low to mid 70s, very muggy and hot and humid tomorrow, upper 90s to around 100 degrees in some spots. Our 10-day forecast showing the major heat tomorrow, but it does get better. 92 on Wednesday, 93 on Thursday, plenty of sunshine, right back up to 98 on Friday, and the weekend will be hot and stormy as well. 20 to 30% chance of rain, 99 for your Saturday.
Man.
And then finally, next week, some upper 80s there, Brad, so looking better.
Yeah, they're trying to slip in there as we get closer to fall.
Yeah, they're trying.
Thank you, Jenna. Aiken now, and the pushback against. And last but not least, a brand new way to build a house getting traction out in Arizona.
A home near Lake Travis is made out of material that is 98% air.
This company is bringing a new way to build homes. Dylan McKim has the story.
Overlooking Lake Travis, this three-story home has something more noteworthy than its breathtaking view. This entire home, minus its foundation, is made completely of foam.
I think the neighbors thought I might be a little crazy when the, truckloads of foam showed up.
Aaron Rossell is the proud owner of this new build. It's his dream home.
TV fireplace over there.
A dream built by Strata International, a Phoenix-based company that developed the foam building system. The company has permits to build in all 50 states. It doesn't use wood. It doesn't need nails. Instead of a saw, the company's vice president, Amir Saeedi, demonstrated how it uses a tool called a hot knife to cut the foam.
So it just cuts right through, kind of like a laser cutter almost.
To connect pieces, it uses a liquid foam to glue the pieces together.
Becomes one solid piece. Basically, this entire structure becomes one monolithic structure.
Once the foam is completely installed, the company puts its patented concrete solution on the exterior and interior of the home. It acts as a hard shell for the foam. The company says it's a cost saver. It's an extremely good insulator, saving money for the homeowner on energy costs in the summertime, and it saves money on construction.
Less material used, less labor used.
Saeedi said a crew of 4 to 5 workers can build a house, installing huge pieces of the home.
You just shake your head at how, they're putting up a 4-foot by 4-foot beam that, 2 or 3 guys are carrying, whereas traditional building, you'd have a crane out here putting that thing into place.
The house will look like this when it's finished, and Rossell is excited to finally call it home.
I'm excited for them to cut out this window and be able to take in the full view.
Well, it's cool looking. We'll see. Yeah.
Nope.
No, I mean, it's stability. How sturdy could it be?
I was
don't know,
waiting for them to talk about how it would do during a tornado or
Right.
hurricane, and they didn't mention that.
Strong
so,
winds. Strong winds.
Yes.
heat.
So
I'm sure they thought about all that.
I don't know. Well, they got a tropical storm headed that way, so I hope it does well. And for us tomorrow, major heat with a Viper 6 alert day.
All right, we're back at 11 on News Channel 6. Watch us, please.
Hogan's Heroes next. Here.
Good morning, America.
This is Powerball. Good evening, America. I'm Laura Johnson. Tonight we have another life-changing jackpot for you. It's worth an estimated $292.8 million. So get those tickets out. Let's play. That first number up is 3. Followed by the number 4. Tonight we're going to meet Laura Medlin, who won $2 million playing Powerball. Congratulations, Laura. Now for the rest of those numbers, we've got 28, the number 12, rounding it out with 22. Your Powerball number tonight, good luck everyone, is 16, and your Power Play multiplier is 2.
Today was certainly hot, but tomorrow will be even hotter. We have issued a Viper 6 alert day due to another round of dangerous heat with another heat advisory in effect. I'll have all the details on that, plus a look at the heat relief headed our way coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 11, community leaders coming together to talk about ways to address violence at schools. Also ahead, a shooting down in Jefferson County leaves 5 injured. We'll hear from those who live there. And the Palmetto State pushing to make voting more accessible, regardless of physical abilities. News Channel 6 at 11 starts now. We do want to take a first check of our weather now. Jenna is standing by with that.
Yeah, Brad, I'm continuing to track the hot temperatures. That's the main story this week. No rain or storms to worry about, just the dangerous heat. And that's the case tomorrow with another Viper 6 alert day issued. But in the meantime, it's a pretty nice night. Definitely warm and muggy, though. Here's a live look at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam outside the station. Today's high temperature was 96 degrees, putting us 4 degrees above average. Low temperature, exactly average though, at 71 this morning. Right now we're seeing upper 70s to low 80s, 79 in Augusta, 82 in Barnwell. Thompson, you're sitting at 80 degrees, 81 in Louisville and Millen, Wrightsville at 82, and around 78 in Gibson, Crawfordville, and Sparta. So we have some dew points also in the mid to upper 70s. That is pretty high. 77 in Waynesboro, 78 in Sylvania and Millen. So when you put that into consideration, it's still feeling like 90 degrees in Barnwell and Sylvania, 93 in Bamberg. Definitely feeling much cooler in some of our northern and western counties. And our western counties are under a heat advisory. Once again, that goes into effect at 11 a.m. tomorrow, going until 10 o'clock at night. That's for the heat index anywhere from 105 up to 108 degrees. Partly cloudy skies for us tonight as we do have a trough digging into the eastern coast, along with a backdoor cold front headed in our direction. That'll bring us some heat relief as we go into the next couple of days. And we also are tracking the tropics. This is Tropical Depression 9 headed towards the southern Texas coastline, bringing showers, storms, and of course some gusty winds. And I am expecting this to become a tropical storm within the next couple of hours. Now back to home tomorrow morning will be partly cloudy in those low to mid 70s. And once again, that Viper 6 alert day is in effect just for tomorrow due to the heat. Upper 90s, heat index around 108, then a much needed cool down Wednesday and Thursday, and then we'll return to the hot conditions and the chance of storms over the weekend. I'll have all those details coming up in the full forecast, but back to you, Brad.
All right, Jenna, thanks. A nonprofit now pushing to make sure.
Sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Good Monday evening. You're looking at the beautiful sunset from earlier tonight on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam. This was at SRP Park in North Augusta. It was a partly cloudy day today, and we still have those partly cloudy skies now as we go into the overnight hours. Once again, look at that sun coming down and some beautiful colors out there. It was a really pleasant day despite the heat, and tomorrow will be even hotter. Right now sitting at 79 degrees, dew point of 76, still feeling like 81, but those upper 70s along our western counties, 80 degrees in Thompson, 82 in Barnwell and Allendale, 84 now in Bamberg, with the heat index anywhere from those upper 70s to low 90s still, feeling like 94 in Bamberg. So definitely a little bit of heat relief up in those northwestern counties with mostly clear skies right now, but more clouds headed our way later on tonight as we do have a trough digging into the eastern coast with a backdoor cold front headed in our direction. And that's going to bring us a bit of a cool down over the next couple of days, but then we're going to have high pressure return to end the week, heating us right back up. Now, in addition to that, let's move down into the Gulf of Mexico where we're watching Tropical Depression 9 head towards the southern Texas coastline. Right now, winds are at 35 miles per hour, and this is expected to strengthen within the next few hours. It will be a tropical storm by tomorrow morning and then make landfall south of Corpus Christi and then eventually weaken. So definitely some heavy rain and winds headed towards Texas with Tropical Depression 9. Now to the southeast of that, we have Tropical Storm Franklin and Tropical Depression Gert, which will be weakening very shortly. And we also have two other areas we're watching. Waves off the coast of Africa, 20% chance of development here and 70% to the one to the southeast of that. So over the last couple of days alone, we've already had Emily, Franklin, and Gert, all tropical storms. And once that tropical depression in the Gulf of Mexico becomes named, that will be Harold, and then possibly Idalia and Jose over the next few days as well. Now for tomorrow morning, Viper 6 alert day for here in the CSRA. Mostly cloudy or mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies as we heat up to 98 degrees in the afternoon with another heat advisory from 11 a.m. until 10 o'clock at night for our western counties as that heat index could reach 108 degrees. Notice a big change though, Wednesday and Thursday looking much better, highs back into the low 90s, and we'll have the heat index only in the upper 90s, so not nearly as bad as it will be tomorrow. So our futurecast showing the tropical storm making landfall around the Corpus Christi area. Very heavy rain over there. Now for us, we have the cold front coming through. That will shift our winds. We'll have a northerly wind bringing some slightly cooler temperatures and some lower humidity for our Wednesday and Thursday. Then that high pressure dome takes back over, heating us up for Friday and Saturday. But our lows tonight will be in the low to mid 70s. Tomorrow, upper 90s, a couple spots reaching 100 degrees. And your 10-day forecast showing the drop down to 92 on Wednesday, 93 Thursday, back to 98 and 99 over the weekend with a 20 to 30% chance of rain as well. Another cool down on Sunday will be at 92 and then 89 next Monday. So that'll be very nice.
All right, thanks a lot, Jenna. It will be pretty nice when it gets here. Elsewhere today, at least 9 million people under flash flood.
And we're glad to see North Augusta's Walker Robinson at home and back with friends. He was stretchered off in the final moments of their game against Effort. Evans suffered 3 stable fractures in his spinous process, as well as a severe concussion. Was in the AU trauma unit Friday night, but now back home and doing much better. Glad to see that. We'll be right back.
Choice of chair color. Right now at Rooms to Go.
A veteran in Aiken has been getting a lot of attention for his charitable deeds. He's Mike Jones. They call him Speedy, and he created the nonprofit Bike for Vets. Been around for 6 years now. All the money goes to veterans in need.
I buy the immediate things, like someone who needs something right now, like a refrigerator, tires for a car. I put veterans in hotels for a couple of days to get them a shower. I bought a service dog.
They're having a charity motorcycle ride September 6th. All the details at WJBF.com. Jenna.
And for our forecast tomorrow, we have a Viper 6 alert day in effect due to the dangerous heat. 99 degrees as our actual temperature, feeling as hot as 108. We have another heat advisory in effect. Mostly sunny and dry though Wednesday through Friday. Wednesday and Thursday looking pretty nice. Highs back into the low 90s, lower humidity, but then heating up over the weekend with the chance of storms.
All right, Jenna, thanks, and thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.